So I just had a conversation with a taxi company about why exactly it's not alright to try and drive over a blind person simply because you're angry at them. So, but let's start at the beginning. So, I was going by taxi because it's hot and the public transports are really, really hot, and I did not want my guide dog, Max, to overheat. So, I ordered myself a taxi and waited. And when he arrived, he was kind of rude and he asked rude questions. And I was already very tired and I did not want to have a conversation like, why does your eye look so weird? And yes, that was the kind of questions he was going for. And I tried to communicate in a very friendly way that, no, I do not want to have a conversation right now. And please just leave me in peace. I'm just trying to sit here and coexist. But yes, did not work. Then I got my headphones and put them on and was like, okay, I'm just going to listen to music. It's all right. And apparently that made him so angry that when I stepped out of the taxi and was just busy redressing my guide dog, so switching from one mode to the other, like from off duty to duty, he decided that was the perfect time to go into reverse and drive backwards while I was standing right behind the car. And I heard it and I had heard it and I had like 1 second to decide what the heck am I going to do, because oh my gosh, he's seriously doing this. And then I grabbed my dog and jumped back, and I just made it in time because he nearly got the paw of my guide dog. And yeah, that led to that very lovely conversation, and I got many apologies from the taxi company because obviously they do not aim to drive over random people, especially not blind people, but yes. So, and then I had another taxi because I did not want my guide dog to get terrified of taxis, because I did not know how much it affected him, because, well, if he got scared of cars in general, I would have a serious problem. Alright, so I went with the taxi and told the driver, please, for all that is holy, wait a few seconds after I step out so I can go away. It does not have to be much, just let me step away before you start driving, because, well, I actually want to remain living, thank you. And then he asked why. I thought that was very obvious why I want to remain within the living community, or not drive him over at least. But so I told him the story of what happened, and he was like, oh, that did not happen. I was like, yes it did happen. And I was like, no, it cannot have happened because you're not hurt. And I said, because I jumped back, I jumped out of the way, literally, of the car driving towards me. I mean, obviously it was not fast because I was standing before, but I jumped out of the way. And that is why I'm not hurt, not because it did not happen. I was like, oh, so it did not happen. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is really testing my patience. Are we really having this conversation? Yes, we really had this conversation. Yes. And I wanted to share it with you because not driving over people because you're angry, especially blind people, is a very important lesson for everyone. And yeah, so people like that do exist. I did not want to believe it, but yes, they exist. Alright, I hope you liked that video, even though you might not have liked what I said. And I'm happy about everyone who leaves a comment, like, or subscribes. So thank you for listening and have a lovely day.